But I'd like to talk to you now about you, the inner you, as a person who could change the world. My career has been pretty mixed. It's been joyous, but I've had a lot of jobs. I was the divorced mother of 2, and that was one of the reasons I did so much work. I worked at Channel 11 while I worked for the Center for Neighborhood Technology. I worked at WBEZ while I worked at Channel 11. I'm a professor at Columbia College. I have a day job down the street with the charter schools. I do it now because I love the energy and I love the excitement of engaging in the city in different ways. But I've really come to find the value of that personal time, that meditative time, and I have a book that is looking for a publisher called Comfort and Joy, Stories of Hope, Meditation for Happiness. And I'd just like to share with each woman here and each man who loves a woman the tip and the importance of taking time out for you. Because no matter how big a challenge you may face, no matter how much you want to help that son who might be troubled, or that sister who needs a job, or, you know, standing by and supporting your significant other, when you don't make time for yourself, everyone suffers. And when my children were little, I had a saying, a happy baby is a happy family. Because you know that age when there's nothing you can do. It's eat, sleep, poop, wake up, start all over again. And your job is not to have your rhythm, but to be in that child's rhythm, to give them what they need to grow strong. But wait, there comes a time when a happy mom is a happy family. When finding that time to be fulfilled, to be centered, to be calm and still, to hear your inner voice, and to renew and strengthen yourself is vitally important. And I'll just conclude by sharing a couple of things from the book with you. I talk about how I wrote the book because I wanted to understand these people I knew who were always happy. My friend Aaron Freeman, every time you see him, he's happy. Like, why are these people so happy? They all had, they made time for themselves. They laughed at themselves. And it was a joy for me to see that, because being happy is the birthright that we find it hardest to accept. We think that we have to just survive the slings and arrows of life and come out stronger and tough it through. Well, sometimes we do have to do that, but we can also choose to settle, to be still, and to just be content with whatever life brings, figuring out that it's going to work out in the end. And creating a space in your home where you can have renewal and be meditative, creating that opportunity just to catch your breath. Count to 5. Bring your shoulders down. Don't let your eyebrows be up here. To chill. It'll get you through much, much more than you would ever imagine, and it'll make your work and everything that you do more fulfilling and more vibrant. And in the end, there's a couple of thoughts I'd love to share. There is a poet, a Lebanese poet, named Hafiz. And he reminds me of the joy that comes in understanding how we are all connected. It's not about religion, but rather that human spirituality. We're each connected to the other, and we each owe it to the other to make the world as good as possible. And he said that the sun never said to the moon, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights up the sky. So the light in me honors the light in you, and I hope that you will be light bringers and have a wonderful life. Thank you.
Great, that was beautiful. Let's give it up for Sylvia again. Very nice and encouraging words. I am one. You do have to take that time to step away. Many of you, I'm sure, travel, and the first thing they require you to do is you have to put your life mask on before you can help someone else. So that is a nice way to look at life. You have to help yourself first before you can help someone else. I'd like to also add just a few more names to your list of phenomenal women. Anita Alvarez. You have to know that she's the first Latina youngest in the position that she has, Malia Arnett. Yes. And she looks with like a stern look on her face. Mary D, Melody Hobson, Diane Primo, and Beyonce, right? You know, for the young women in the room. And that song that Beyonce has, Women Rule the World, or Rock the World, or Girls Rule, or whatever it is, I mean, I think we should all have that as our anthem moving forward. So I'm going to, again, thank you all very much for your time and your attention this afternoon. What I'd like to do is I'd like to bring back up Mary Maltese to close us out. Thank you again for your attention.
Thank you.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed their lunch.
Yes.
Good. Everybody have enough to eat? Good. All right. On behalf of the Board of Directors for ChildLink, I'd like to say thank you very much for joining us today. The reason we're here is because of the young ladies that are a part of the program. So what I'd like to do is have the young ladies who are part of the program, please stand up one more time, please. Thank you. You are the reason we do what we do, to help this organization and to pay it forward. And hopefully we can bring some more professional mentors after today's program. We could use some of those. There are other activities outside of just the initial programmings of homing, you know, getting homes and education. We have outside activities too where we need some volunteers for that, and professional mentoring is one of those programs. So please reach out, help out these young ladies, and help them mold the rest of the world and our future. Thank you very much. Don't forget about the silent auction items, and we hope to see you again soon.
Our special events supporters. So again, many apologies for overlooking this. Susan Kane and Softer Life. We'd like to thank you. Al Demankus. Is it Demankus? Okay, I apologize if I butchered that. And Susan Oliveria with Midwest Generation. Thank you very much. We appreciate your support. And enjoy your afternoon. Thank you.